Alright, so for this little presentation slash discussion here, I chose to do Mars in retrograde, and it goes retrograde through Aquarius and Capricorn here through the months of August, or through the months of June 26th all the way down to August 27th here. And as we'll see here, it is currently, it's a little off screen here, but it is June 18th of 2018. And so we'll see that Mars kind of gets slightly closer to this side of Capricorn here a little bit, but it is very slow because we're close to that turnaround point where it starts to go retrograde, where we'll see it go this way rather than this way. And so we're going to put it up here into a little bit higher of a speed just to get that rolling here. And as you see here, Mars doesn't do all that much moving, maybe a little bit here and there. I'll actually take it back a little bit more. That way we get a little bit better of a view of this as it goes on here. Going about an hour a second here. And as we'll start to see here, it is now June 26th. It should start get closer to this side of Capricorn, or Capricornus here. As time goes on here, we should see it pass this line right here. As it gets past around July 17th. Is where we see it really past that line here, and it really does speed up there from then on. So here we are passing now into the month of July here. There's the moon there passing by. And I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. And there we go. I'm going to start speeding it up here a little bit just so we can see that motion here. And as you can see, every day kind of getting a little closer here to that line here. Now it kind of starts to pass through it. Here we are passing through that line. So it is going contrary to where it normally is, going retrograde here a little bit from where we see it. And there we are at the end of July. And then we're going to go into August here. And once we get past August 27th, we should see it start to go back that way. And there we are past that point here. Now we should start to see it come back. Mars come back here a little bit. Ever so slightly every day here. So there we go. There you can see it's obviously moved here a little bit. Gradually getting closer to Capricornus again. And so that's kind of how we can observe that retrograde motion here. It did travel all the way through that area. So we do see that backwards motion, and then we should see it go forward again as we always do. But that is due to that relative speed. As we get closer to Mars, we see it start to change its directions because it's not quite as fast as us as we orbit around the sun. It may be orbiting at the same speed, but we are on a tighter circle, so we do see that motion, and it does appear that Mars does go backwards, where in reality it isn't going backwards. It's still going forward, but at a much slower rate than us, and it's just simply that illusion of us passing Mars as time goes on.